Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, Spencer here, and welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize, the show that's here to give you a quick tip and a jolt of energy so you can live your life to the max. All right, a quick question for you, and that is, do you struggle with anxiety? Do you struggle with anxiety? That future-based feeling and fear, and you start getting sweaty and really nervous, your heart starts racing, and you're anxious. Now, I know I've dealt with it to a degree, but I'm not necessarily a super anxious person, but that's something I've seen Katie deal with a lot, having anxiety and stress for all that future-based stuff. And I get it, as much as I can at least. I get it and I understand. And so I want to share a strategy or a couple ways that you could turn anxiety into alignment, turning it into a source of positive action and an alignment that serves you, that helps you, as opposed to hinders you. Oftentimes, we look at anxiety as a bad thing. It doesn't usually help us. But what is it? Well, it helps us raise our awareness, right? So it's this little alarm bells going off saying, oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. And most of us just take it at that and then let that anxiety run wild. But if we reframe it and change it, look at it slightly differently, well, now it's alerting us to something that we need to take a look at. And we can decide if we want to react or respond that way. Easier said than done. I get it, and changing that reaction can be a little tricky. So I want to share a couple ways to help you do that. So first is to reframe anxiety. Reframe it. Instead of seeing it as a negative feeling, try to reframe it as excitement. It comes from the same areas in our body. So if we could change it to look at it and feel it as excitement, it leads to better performance in stressful situations, and research has shown that and proven it. Also, replace the negative self-talk with positive affirmations and language that serves you, that helps you, that's positive. Things that language that believes in you and supports you, as opposed to the ones that beat yourself up. And we talk about this and reframing in our Energy Sovereignty Bootcamp, and we teach you strategies of how to do that and rewire your brain so you can reduce that nervousness, that anxiety. Also, identify those negative thoughts and challenge them. Are they true? Are they really that dangerous? Is it really something to be that freaked out about? And one of the biggest things that has helped me and has helped Katie with this is to look at what is in your control. Oftentimes, the anxiety stems from things that are outside of our control. Well, if we can release that stuff, saying, I don't know what that's going to be, I'll figure it out when it gets there. Because look at all the times in your life that you've figured it out when it gets tough. Bring your attention and focus on what you can control. And it might just be a handful of tasks, and that's okay. But focus on taking action on those tasks. Maybe it's been stuff you've been avoiding, and channel that energy, that excitement, anxiety energy towards being productive. Right? For me, breaking it down into tasks and seeing it helps. Drawing clear intentions can help with that. I also find that, especially when it's a social anxiety, I find breath work is huge. Mindfulness, recognizing and feeling my body, and doing baby steps help along the way. I remember I was working with an energizer who was struggling with social anxiety and wanting to go out to the store. They just want to go grocery shopping and be able to do that without anxiety spiking. And so I said, all right, great. I love that you know that and feel it. And they shared when they start to feel it. I said, okay, well, let's start with small things. What are some other situations that might make you feel nervous? Okay, great. So go to going out to eat. They like to go out to eat at the specific restaurant at a specific time because they know it's not super busy. I'm like, great. Well, you already know what's on the menu. You know what you like to eat there, so you don't have to make all these different decisions. But go there at a time when it's a little bit busier than when you would go. Right? A different time of day. Just change that. You have all the other variables are the same. It's the same restaurant. It's the same menu. You're just going when it's a little bit busier, and try that. And then do that a couple times. And then go at a busier time. Then go find another restaurant or another place, or maybe it's a store to walk into, and go there during a slow time. Now it's a new space, so we would try to remove some of the variables of, it's busy and all these different things. Let's go to a different place, so that's a new variable. But let's go at a slower time, so it's a little less stressful. And do that. So you get comfortable with it. Do you feel, I have this, I'm having anxiety, stress now. Okay, great. You can work through it, do breath work, meditate what you need to help release it. And you practice those in those moments when you're slowly building up. You practice, as you feel the anxiety, stress come up, you practice those practices, using those tools and strategies that help and serve you, breath work and grounding and meditating and reframing, all of those things. And then you slowly work up to being, all right, now I'm going to go into the grocery store and go shopping at a slower time, and then a little busier time, and then, okay, I'm just going to go. You slowly build it up. You can turn anxiety into alignment, into positive energy. You just have to be really intentional with it and be willing to ask, look at it, question it, and reframe it. You got this. And know you're not alone. If you want help, I'm here to help you. Katie's here to help you. And we have many energizers who can help and support you as well. So know that you are not alone. All right. Go have an amazing day. Keep shining bright. And until next time, I will catch you later.
Thank you.